Today we see a very good reaction with the indices frustrating yesterday's bearish reaction and rejecting any sign of a top that could trigger a correction, a sharper correction on the daily chart. Now, you may ask, okay, the all-time high is closer than ever, but will we have the momentum to get there? Well, let's talk about it in this video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan, I'm a trader. It is a pleasure to see you guys over here, and yes, SPY is completely rejecting yesterday's bearish candlestick pattern over here by breaking yesterday's high, and if we close above yesterday's high, that would be just perfect. Our next technical resistance level is the all-time high, 565. Today, we just closed this gap over here around 562.10. Today's high was 562.11. Therefore, our last gap above the price was right now officially closed today. By avoiding this top signal, by closing this gap over here, by making a bullish reaction, SPY is telling us that it wants to retest our all-time high next. We don't see any technical evidence suggesting a top signal, suggesting that it could materialize a correction ahead. Therefore, the situation is still under control. SPY is, from a technical point of view, still bullish. We see SPY also closed an open gap over here. All right, we have another open gap above the price, and we are quite far away from the all-time high, not that much. All right, I believe we are less than 5% away from the 4.30% away from the all-time high, but still we are performing very well. There is not a single top signal, there is not a single bearish evidence suggesting that SPY could correct from here. I say it's SPY, right? SPY could correct from QQQ could correct from here. Now, Nathan, what if QQQ correct? All right, what could possibly happen to them? We could see a correction to the 21 EMA on the daily chart, the exponential moving average on QQQ and on SPY as well. That's not gonna be a reason for us to panic. This is not gonna be enough to ruin the bullish bias. The bias would remain bullish. SPY, QQQ would still stay in bullish territory. In the lack of a crystal clear bearish reversal chart structure, the trend will persist. Guys, this is not me saying, all right? This is Dow Theory, tenet number 6. Trends persist until a clear reversal occurs. This is the father of technical analysis saying, not Nathan. This is Charles Dow saying. So, in the lack of a crystal clear bearish reversal over here, this bullish bias will persist. Period. This is a very simple situation. Now, as we can see here, Nvidia, unlike SPY, unlike QQQ, Nvidia has yet to break the previous top level over here from August 19. Nvidia is going to report earnings in 7 days. Next week, therefore, we gotta watch out over here. The volatility will certainly increase in this scenario, but as far as I know, we could drop all the way down to the 120 or maybe to the 21 EMA over here on the daily chart again, and that's okay. The bullish bias would remain intact. In theory, Nvidia is going to retest our next technical resistance levels. The first one, 136. The last one, the all-time high, around $140. There is not a single top signal triggered over here in this scenario, in this chart. Tesla almost triggered a top signal today. All right, yesterday we saw this bearish reaction, which could be a shooting star candlestick pattern or maybe even a dark cloud cover candlestick pattern, but it is not that perfect. But right now we are avoiding this bearish scenario. If Tesla breaks and closes above yesterday's high, it is gonna completely destroy this top signal, and the $233, our next resistance level over here, is gonna be an easy target for Tesla. All right, very easy. We could possibly break this key point and seek even higher levels, maybe the 265 or this open gap around 245, which is another technical secondary resistance level for Tesla in the next few days, in the next few weeks. Nathan, what if we see SPY, QQQ and other stocks correcting over here? In this scenario, Tesla could correct. It could even lose the 21 EMA again. However, if we drop below the 206, the 205 support level, I see Tesla in trouble, alright? The bullish bias could be endangered in this scenario, but so far so good. The situation is still under control. There is not a single top signal triggered over here yet. Now, if you want to learn more about trading, then guys, join the 5% project, because it is not just a course where I teach you about technical analysis and leave the rest to you, all right? No. Here, you learn in real time. You have access to our strategies in real time. That's the value of our community, because I teach for free here in this channel, and you can download our ebook for free as well, where I teach you all the technical analysis you need according to our trading philosophy. Then find out more about our service, link in the description. Now, Tesla is under control over here. When we take a look at AMD, AMD is on the verge of making a top signal over here as well, but the most important key point is the 153, all right? This support level, previous resistance level over here is gonna be our main key point. If AMD loses and closes below this line, well, a pullback to the 21 EMA or maybe to the 140 area over here is gonna be totally expected, even normal and even desirable, because pullbacks, when we see pullbacks in a bull trend, they are nothing more, nothing less than buying opportunities. So right now, the risk-reward ratio is not perfect on Nvidia, Tesla, AMD, Palantir, which is right now flying. We closed this gap over here on the weekly chart, and we're above this key point. We are far away from our support levels. There's not a single top signal over here as well. So as long as we don't see these stocks approaching your support levels, the risk-reward ratio is not going to be that good. And this is very annoying for those on the sidelines, those who have cash on their hands and are just waiting for another opportunity, because, well, buying over here near a resistance level is indeed very annoying. Personally speaking by myself, I always like to buy near support levels, near when the risk-reward ratio is optimized. Seeing Palantir, seeing AMD flying above their resistance levels is indeed quite annoying. So let's see if the indices, if we're gonna see some stocks making their pullbacks. So far, the market is still insanely bullish, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated every single day in this channel. Therefore, subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, you're gonna miss our future analysis. And our analysis over here are totally unbiased, based on technique, facts, and statistics. Therefore, consider subscribing. Click the like button to support me as well. Thank you very much for your audience. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.